strong 6.8 size quake struck Morocco Friday night, killing almost 300 individuals and harming structures in the noteworthy city of Marrakech in what the U.S. Geographical Overview said was the most grounded quake to hit that piece of the North African country in over 100 years. The shake struck in Morocco's high Mapbook mountain range soon after 11 p.m. neighborhood time at the moderately shallow profundity of 18.5 kilometers, USGS said, with the focal point situated around 72 kilometers southwest of Marrakech, a city of nearly 840,000 individuals and a well-known traveler objective. Somewhere around 296 individuals were killed, and 153 others were injured, Morocco's Inside Service said Saturday. Many went through the night in the city and numerous urban communities unfortunate of delayed repercussions as a frantic mission to find those caught in the rubble started off. Well-being specialists additionally approached individuals to give blood to help casualties. Most passings happened in mountain regions near the focal point that were difficult to reach, specialists said, and salvage groups were experiencing issues arriving at the most horrendously terrible impacted regions after streets were harmed, state-run television Al Aila revealed. The regal Moroccan military cautioned that occupants to give close consideration to follow-up quakes. We help you to remember the need to practice mindfulness and go to somewhere safe links because of the gamble of post-quake tremors, the military composed on X, previously known as Twitter. The USGS said Friday night's shake was major areas of strength for surprisingly that piece of Morocco. Tremors of this size in the district are unprecedented, yet all at once not unforeseen. Starting around 1900, there have been no tremors M6 and bigger inside 500 kilometers of this quake, and just 9 M5 and bigger quakes, USGS said. The U.S. body anticipated that huge harm is probable and the catastrophe is possibly far and wide, taking note of that many individuals in the space live in structures that are profoundly defenseless against seismic tremor shaking. Al Aila TV on set showed various structures fell close to the focal point and revealed that a great many individuals had escaped their homes after the country's public establishment of geophysics cautioned of post-quake tremors. Most houses in the mountain town of Azni close to the focal point were harmed, Montasir Itri, a neighborhood occupant, told Reuters. Our neighbors are under the rubble and individuals are striving to save them involving accessible means in the town. He said. Quakes were likewise felt further west close to Teraudant, where an occupant said he had escaped his home and there had been post-quake tremors following the underlying shake. As per Reuters, the earth shook for around 20 seconds. Entryways opened and shut without anyone else as I surged down the stairs from the subsequent floor, educator Hamid Afkar told Reuters. Noteworthy town harmed. In the old city of Marrakech, an UNESCO World Legacy site, a few occupants were harmed as structures and city walls were harmed and to some degree fell, as per CNN scientist Benjamin Earthy-Colored who is on the ground. Brown, who was at the roof of his inn when the ground began shaking, let CNN Newsroom with Michael Holmes know that it required a couple of moments for everybody to acknowledge what was happening. Individuals at first resisted the urge to panic as they advanced out of the thin back streets to track down a protected spot outside, numerous in their night robe, as per Brown. It kicked quickly later, shouting started. When the degree of the wounds became evident, that is truly when the frenzy kicked in. He said, I saw many individuals delivered once again from their homes in cots or enclosed by rugs, some of them with what seemed, by all accounts, to be very troublesome head wounds with loads of blood. Something like one emergency vehicle needed to dismiss a harmed lady since it was at that point full with harmed individuals, Brown said. A few pieces of the notable red walls that encompass Marrakech's old downtown area, which were first spread out in the mid-12th 100 years, likewise disintegrated, he added. Recordings and photographs show open spaces in the city, including squares and traffic circles, loaded up with individuals, some setting up stopgap beds to remain the evening.